Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Bowie State Sports Talk. I am your host, Jalen Sims, and this is the podcast where I give you your breaking news, your upcoming games, your recent games about Bowie State sports, and more importantly, where I interview Bowie State sports athletes and coaches. Speaking of interviews, I have an interview coming next Monday with Coach Kyle Jackson, a football coach. Unless you have an upcoming meeting or plans to get canceled, I have my first interview of the semester next Monday coming with Coach Kyle Jackson, football coach. So be there. Can't miss that. But, man, it's been a while. Season 2, Episode 1 of Bowie State Sports Talks. I had a great summer. If you're watching this on YouTube, the post-production part, you see my new intro for the podcast. I put that together at my internship. So I will talk about that and more things about the summer during the after show, right? What else? If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe and like the video. It's free. Y'all don't pay money to subscribe to OnlyFans. Y'all can subscribe to my YouTube for free. Can y'all not? Y'all can. If you're watching this on Instagram Live, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Big Dog J. If you're listening to this on the WBSU radio, follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's all I ask. Costs no money. That's all I ask. But with that being said, let's get to the sports part, man. Volleyball is right around the corner. So let's start off with volleyball. Last season, Bowie State volleyball team finished the season 11-12. That was the first time they got 10 or more wins in a season since 2008. Yes, you heard that right. For 12 straight seasons, the volleyball team here failed to win 10 or more games. If you ask me personally, I believe a huge part in winning 11 games last season was due to the head coach. The first year head coach at that point last year, Coach Poe, Edric Poe to be exact. If you look at his bio on Bowie State website, you will see he literally does nothing but win. Like, I think I went over it last year at the end of the season, so I don't want to go over it again. But he does nothing but win. And he's starting to slowly bring that here to Bowie State. His first season here at Bowie State, he brought us 12 wins. Like I said, the first time since 2008. So he's starting to slowly bring the winning to Bowie State season by season. This season too, and at the end of last season, I reached out to him and I asked him, coming short of a 500 win percentage, how did that make him feel? And he said, coming short of a 500 win percentage actually motivated the team to come back and work harder for this season. So we'll see how hard they worked and how much that coming short of a 500 win percentage motivated them. Can they push past? Let's see, can they get like 15 wins this season and make a push into the NCAA playoffs? First off, by winning the CIAA playoff championship. Let's see that happen. Because like I said, Coach Poe knows literally nothing but winning. And I don't think he's going to lose for long. But another important thing to notice is that this team has lost so many key pieces over the summer. Like, I was reading the roster, while I was taking my notes, I almost cried for the team. Like, I compared last year's roster to this year's roster, right? I only see 2 players that played last year on this year's roster. And those are 2 good players, don't get me wrong. It's Charity Harris and Niadra Avery. 2 great players. Not hating. But they lost majority of their players over the offseason. They lost 8 players in total last season. Like, during this offseason, they lost 8 players and brought 2 back. That's more than half of the team that they lost. Let me put it to y'all like this, right? They lost their top 5 scorers from last season, including the leading scorer, Jalen Ivory, who was also one of the 2 players that made the CIAA All-Star, like all team, right? They lost her and the other top 5 scorers, top 4. They lost their top 5 assist leaders, including assist leader Lindsey Grossman, another player, the only other player who made this all CIAA team for the postseason, right? So they lost their 2 best players, they lost the top 5 scorers, and the top 5 assist leaders. But on a good note, they kept Charity Harris, who was the leader for Aces, as she had 36, and they kept Avery, who had the second most blocks on the team with 37. So it's going to be a lot, like, it's going to take a lot for this team to, like, because, like I said, it's 8 players that was gone. That's gone now. 2 players stayed. Like, they're going to have, like, little to no chemistry Little to none. I'll talk about that in a little bit. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, where's it at? Let me see. One more thing to know about the team, like the new players. To replace the 8 players that they lost, this team now has 12 freshmen. Last year in total, there was 12 players on the team. But now they got 12 freshmen on the team this season. From the outside looking in, I think that's crazy. Definitely, like, if you're a coach, you gotta handle like so many young players who never played on college level, who might think that they're a superstar because they're a superstar in high school. So that's gonna be challenging for Coach Poe, for Coach what's his name again? Forgive me, I got your memories. For Coach Poe, I had it right the first time. Coach Poe to get it, like, get them under control, like realize that everybody can't be a superstar. Freshmen be having, like, trust me, I played football in high school. Freshmen that was on the team, on the JV team, everybody thought they was the super one. They was the superstar. That's the number one option. But it don't work like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how he can pull this team together with so many freshmen and, like, make them work as a team rather than try to be the number one option. Kind of like Team USA. Everybody is a great player on Team USA, but not everybody can be the number one option. So we'll see how this team works it out as their first 5 games of the season are on the road. They're taking place in a Bobcats Invitational hosted by Bowie State University from September 1st to September 2nd. That's when they're going to come back home and host Virginia. I forgot the exact date, but I'll be there commentating that game play-by-play. So don't miss out on that. It's been a while since I did play-by-play for like any sport, but I'll be there. I'll be the color commentator, of course. My man Evan going to be the play-by-play person, but I'll be there, so don't miss that. So that's it for volleyball. Now on to which I care about most, football. I know everybody here for football. I don't blame them. But last season, the football team finished the season 6-4, and they too lost a lot of players during the offseason, right? Out of the 108 players that was on the roster last year, I only counted 18 that returned this season. My count may be off, but I only counted 18 that returned this season. Out of the 108 players, they lost key pieces, like their star quarterback, Dion Gottlieb Jr., CIAA Defensive Player of the Year, Joshua Pryor, Raymond Bone, and many more key pieces this football team has lost. And like I said, that's just to name a few. I can go on and on, but I'll be here all day. But even after having a below average season last year, only going 6-4, and losing a lot of players, the CIAA poll still predicted Bowie to finish second in the CIAA and first in the Northern Division. They only got Elizabeth City. No, not Elizabeth. Is it? Who was it? I'm testing my memories. I literally saw who was in first place. It was one team, like Bowie State second, and I should know this. It's their mascot is the Broncos. I should know this. I'm not gonna move on until I get this. The Broncos. It began with the F. It's coming to my mind. It's coming. Fayetteville. I think that's the team. Fayetteville number 1. Bowie State ranked number 2 in the CIAA poll. And like I said, Bowie State was ranked number 1 for the Northern Division. Right. They also had 2 players named to the CIAA preseason team. Leading receiver Keyshawn Hinckley and Jaden Carter. Speaking of Keyshawn, that man was a superstar last year. He was a leading receiver for the team. I'll get to that in a little bit. But he was announced as one of the officials on the watch list for the 2023 Black College Football Player of the Year. That award is presented annually to the most outstanding football player from a historical black college and university. Now, you might be wondering why he was selected. Well, I'm here to tell you why he was selected. He led Bowie State and the CIAA in total receptions with 56 in 2022 last season. He had the most receiving yards on Bowie State team and the second most in the CIAA with 686 yards. He led the team with 5 touchdowns last season. That's why he was selected. That man is a dog. Like I said, Bowie State lost a lot of players, but they kept him. And to me, that's a good keeper. You don't want to lose him. Now, I believe I know who the QB1 going to be this season, now that they lost Dion, who's going to step up on the defensive line of the ball, now that they lost Joshua, and who's going to step up on the cornerback spot, because they lost Raymond. But don't worry. Hopefully I get all that answered next Monday. Like I said, I'll be interviewing. If nothing like cancels, I'll be interviewing the football coach. So stay tuned for that. Right. But the Bulldogs' first game of the season is this Saturday against Delaware State. The first and only time these two teams played, Delaware State won 32-24. But Bowie State went on to win the championship that year. It was the year 2021, first game of the season. Delaware State, Bowie State played. Delaware State won 32-24. But Bowie State went on to win the championship that year after losing to Delaware State game 1. I'm no person who can predict the future. But I'm just saying that if Bowie loses game against Delaware, I wouldn't trip, because last time they lost to Delaware, they ended up winning the CIAA championship. But don't say you heard that from me. But that's it for the main part of the show, man. Like I said, it was not much to talk about. I won't talk about basketball when basketball season come. I won't talk about softball when the softball season come. But right now, football about to start and volleyball about to start. That's how I want to cover those two first. Basketball will come when this time come. Softball will come when softball come. But now, for the part I care about the most, the after show. Where should I start? The school, man. It's always something with the school. They're trying to force us to eat in the cafeteria now. If y'all know me, y'all know for like my first 2 years here, I always got my food to go. Definitely last year. Last year, I was only eating salads and yogurts, right? So last year they gave us a bag. If you want to take your food to go, they gave us a bag. In the bag was like a big to go container and 2 little ones, right? And so in the big one, what I put my salad. In the 2 little ones, I put 2 yogurts. Took them home, ate them at home, right? Worked perfectly fine all last year. But this year, these son of a guns want to make a change that literally not a single student asked for us to be changed. Not a single soul. They said, you know what? We're going to cancel takeout. You can no longer take your food at the cafeteria. It's funny that they do that, but our price for the meal plan still costs the same. Don't you think the meal plan should have decreased since we can't take food out to go anymore? Not only that, I feel like I'm getting less food now that I can't get it to go. Like the plate for to go compared to the container that I used to take out, the size is way different. Pause. The size, it's a different size from that. So I feel like I'm eating less, right? But they can't stop me. I bring my own bowl, put my salad in the bowl. Only thing is that I can't take no yogurt home. I'm not gonna mix my yogurt and salad together, so I still be hungry. Like I normally, eat the salad, put the yogurt in the refrigerator, eat the yogurt when I'm hungry. Can't do that no more, cause it's no yogurt in the refrigerator, cause I can't take the yogurt home. Only the salad. Can only bring 1 bowl. I don't want to mess myself up and they catch me. I bring 17 bowls, and they stop me. So I only bring 1 bowl for 1 salad, and that's about it. Like when I leave the radio tonight, I'm gonna go to the cafeteria, put my salad in a bowl. I might, put 2 chicken patties on the plate, eat the chicken patties. But that's how they go home with me. So forget the school for making us trying to eat in the cafeteria. I really don't get it. Like I need the explanation why they're doing that. Like really, I still don't get it. Make no sense. Literally not one student asked for that to be changed. Not one cafeteria worker, not one student. They change stuff that we don't want to be changed. And let me tell you what makes me more pissed than the cafeteria, believe it or not. Yes, you heard that right. My fat self is more mad about something in the cafeteria. I'm mad that the gym is closed. I went to the gym today. Yeah, I go to the gym Monday through Friday around my school. So I went to the gym, and there was a note on the door. It says, due to a staff shortage, this facility is not open to students. Man, I don't know what to do with my life now. It's literally like the gym is like my happy place. Like I said, I go there Monday through Friday. Normally 5 o'clock to 7:30. If I'm not here or if I'm not in class, 5 o'clock to 7:30, I'll be at the gym. Hitting PRs, personal records, PRs on the bench press, treadmill and all that. But now they got a staff shortage, so the gym isn't open. Like I'll work there if I need to. I'll be there every day, so I might as well work there. I don't know who to DM or email, but sign me up to work there. Cause this is crazy. Like I went to the gym today, hoping I can go work out before I come here, and it was closed. Like I said, I think it's only open to athletes because there was people in there. I think they were like football players. So I think it's closed to us normal students, but it's open to student athletes which sucks. But I guess the coaches are in there with them while they're working out. Like, man, y'all just don't get it. Like, the gym is literally like where I go to like chill out. Like, I get done doing homework, testing myself out. I go to the gym, bench press, my favorite thing. I don't care about leg day. I skip leg day every day, and a treadmill. Now I can't even do that. Like, I don't know how long it's gonna be closed, but they better have that gym open in like at least 2 weeks. I'm spazzing out, cause the gym being closed and cafeteria not allowing us to take food out, literally like the two worst things ever. Like, people were struggling with financial aids this summer. I'd rather struggle with financial aids than the gym be closed and the cafeteria giving me bull crap. I'm being honest. But speaking of summer, it was good, man. I'm gonna stay on the topic of the gym before I get to my vacation and internship. It was a good summer at the gym. It was a good summer because of the gym. That's one reason. During the beginning of summer, like the middle of June, I started my internship. And when I started my internship, I started going to the gym like literally, because during the summertime, I don't go to the gym because me and my dad, we got different work schedules, so we gotta figure out how we can get to the gym together. It's a long story, but my internship was perfect because it allowed me to pick him up from work and go straight to the gym. So while I was at the internship Monday through Friday, I was going to the gym like Monday through Thursday. He old, so you can keep up with me. He didn't want to do Monday through Friday, but I was going to the gym Monday through Thursday, pretty much. Consistency, all that. That's when boom, I hit my PR on the dumbbell bench press. I bench pressed 115 pounds on a dumbbell 3 times. Like earlier this year in April, I couldn't do it once. So that grind got me doing it 3 times. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I can do it, but only God knows. Yep. Because that after like the 4th week of my internship, maybe, I think that's when I went on vacation. When I came back from vacation, it's like the gym just stopped. I don't know why, but like, cause my dad he hurt himself on a vacation, so if he can't go, I technically can't go. So since he hurt himself, he wasn't going to the gym. Meaning I wasn't going to the gym, so the consistency stopped. But I was still, kind of do some push-ups and whatnot. Now I'm gonna have to do push-ups in my dorm because they want to go to the gym here. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I went on a cruise for the first time. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't what I expected really, because I be watching these cruises on YouTube, but I forgot they rich. So their cruises be like 10 times better. They be having like 77 slides on their cruise. My cruise only had 1 slide. That's what I was really mad about, just the slide. But other than that, it was great, man. I did karaoke like 5 times. Like 4 out of the 7 days I was on the ship. Maybe like 5 out of the 7 days I was on the ship. The 6 nights. And boy, oh boy, singing my heart out. Like, y'all know me. Y'all know Bruno Mars, one of my goats. Like my second favorite artist of all time. I probably sung like 8 Bruno Mars songs.
Although it hurts to be the first to say that I was wrong. Oh, I know it probably hurts to try and apologize for my mistake, but I just want you to know I hope you buy you flowers.
But it was still a good time. It was still a good time. So karaoke was definitely like I would say the best time that I had there. I went to 2 islands. The first island, it was cool. It was alright. I had a great time, but not as fun as the second island. The second island was the best island. And let me tell y'all why. So reason number 1 was that I ended up buying like a phone case or whatever that can let you take your phone underwater. So I was over there underwater, recording fishes. The ocean. Which, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised I did. I'm kind of surprised. Cause I be seeing a lot of videos people be getting bitten by sharks and stung by stingrays in the ocean. Not like when they're deep in the ocean, but like inshore in the ocean. But I still went deep in the ocean. I went like they had like this line that we couldn't cross. I was right there by the line. Like I had like no fears of sharks or whatever at that time. Now I do, but at the time I was in the water, I had no fear of sharks. I was like, yeah, try me. But looking back at it, I was like, dang, am I retarded? Like I kind of regret doing that. I think I saw a video the other day. Somebody got ate by a shark. I was like, dang, I'm never doing that again. Knowing dang well, I'll do that again if that time come. But one night, speaking of the clouds, I went to the top deck to watch this anime called Dragon Ball, which everybody knows, hopefully, right? And boy, oh boy, I was distracted by these clouds and this lightning. Like, I didn't watch a single episode of Dragon Ball. I was too memorized, but I was just staring there looking at the clouds, just staring. It was like the same two clouds was having like a battle, like a lightning battle. This cloud went off and this cloud went off. I was there all night. I was there for like 2 hours straight. I swear to God. I kid you not. When I went out there at first, it was light. Next thing I know, it was dark like this. I was out there for like 2 hours straight. I would have stayed out there longer, but they ended up like kicking us off the top deck. They like put the folding chairs. They put the folding chairs up, so I had to go inside. But like, it was a good cruise, man. I would go again, mainly for karaoke, cause I love to sing. Can I sing? No. But I love to do it, yeah. Mainly for karaoke. And for some more islands, the water, shall I say. I don't even care about the island itself. I just care about the water. I love to swim. What else I do? Oh yeah, my internship. So I got an internship. I spoke about me potentially getting it the last episode. Then I ended up getting it, and that was a good experience this summer. I'll probably say to rank my summer, the gym would be number one, of course, because the gym my baby. Dang, I guess internship would be number three, because it would be the gym, my cruise, and the internship. I don't know. I feel like the internship and cruise can go back and forth, but gym definitely number one. But the cruise was good. I got accepted into the production department instead of the news department. Like, if y'all know me, I want to be a sports analyst, which is like in the news department. But I got accepted into the production, which is the behind the scenes stuff, which I don't mind. I produced this podcast when you think about it. Like I edit the podcast, I write my own script. I do the post production, the pre-production, all of that. So I pretty much produce my own podcast. So I might as well, go to the producer internship and learn more about producing. And that's what I did, and that's how I put the intro together that you all saw if you're watching this on YouTube. So, but what I do there really? Where should I start? I learned stuff that I kind of already knew, like pan, tilt, dolly, truck. I was like the cameraman for the news, all like pretty much every day. I helped set up like behind the scenes stuff, like the sets, break down sets, do lighting. I did the audio board a few times, teleprompter. I was supposed to come over here to Bowie State and interview the softball coach, but that got canceled, which is cool because I already interviewed him last semester. If you had to see that, go watch that video right now. It was a good interview. But I was supposed to interview him. I was supposed to interview him at the internship, but that didn't work out. But it's cool though. What else I do there really? Just behind the scenes stuff that y'all don't really see. Like all people care about is what's going on in front of the camera. They don't really care about what's going on behind the camera. I think I was that person before, but like after the internship, I was like, dang, it's a lot of work. Cause like I had it kind of us interns had it kind of easy. Like even though they made me edit the most popular show that they got, but we still had it kind of easy compared to the actual workers. And I realized like, dang, they do be doing a lot of work. Like I knew it before, but like I didn't realize how much work they had to do. I knew they had to do a lot, but it was like they did a lot more than what I thought they did. I was like, dang. So like I said, that whenever y'all watch a TV show or movie, just appreciate the behind the scene workers, man. They never get in front of the camera. They never get the credit they deserve. And I learned that this summer at the internship. And I'm gonna be using Adobe Premiere Pro now to edit my podcast. So about to have some better post production editing. Like I'm gonna add some B-roll to where I was talking about Keyshawn for the football team. I'm gonna add some B-roll. I was talking about the softball team. Hopefully y'all enjoy that. Oh yeah, I gotta say the best for last. My fault. Number one, I forgot about this until now. Number one for the summer that I did to go see the GOAT at the concert. If y'all know me, y'all know who my GOAT is. Last year, I was supposed to do a versus battle, my 10-300 versus Lil Wayne, but the Lil Wayne fan, he ducked out, he got scared. So y'all know my GOAT, my 10-300. I went to go see him. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like my parents tried to ruin the night for me. They tried to, but I made it work. I had my fun. My parents, they didn't want me driving to the concert. They didn't want me going alone. Like, I ain't gonna say too much. I know how to not say too much to everybody. But just know, my mom, she lives in fear. That's all I gotta say. Ain't gonna say any more than that. Ain't gonna say anything less. Just know she live in fear. But with that being said, my parents wanted, like I said, they didn't want me to go by myself. Mainly my mom. So she made my cousin go with me. And my cousin, he didn't want to go to the concert early. Like I wanted to go to the concert early so I can be up front, right? I couldn't want to go to the concert and be up back. It's not like a Beyonce concert where the ticket costs $1,700 and you're sitting all the way in the back. Like no, the ticket was only $25 and you can sit anywhere you want to sit, right? So I bought the ticket and I wanted to be up front. I didn't want to be in the back. So the concert started at 8. I wanted to be there at 7:30. I think I said 7, right? He's like, no, that's too early. That's too early. So I drove to his house. Like I said, they didn't want me driving to the concert. Really, my mom. My mom didn't want me driving to the concert. So I drove to his house. So I called an Uber. Man, my dumb self called an Uber to the wrong place. Because look, and it's not my fault. In the Instagram video on the story, Montana said he's turning up live tonight in DC at the Union Stage. So what I do, I called an Uber to Union Stage, right? But on the ticket on the website that I bought the ticket from, it said the concert would be at Pass Street. So I said, should I trust the concert ticket or should I trust Montana himself, right? Of course I trusted Montana himself. I took an Uber to Union Stage, and that was the wrong place. Guess what place was the right place? You said Pass Street? Yep. Pass Street was the right place. So after catching a Uber to Union Station, I walked around for a bit, saying like, is he in here? Is he in that building? No. I called an Uber to Pass Street, and that's where he was. So I got there like around 7:45. Keep in mind, I said I wanted to get there as early as like 7 o'clock, right? Got there at like around 7:40, and I totally regret getting there early. Because that on his Instagram, he posts his concerts, right? Not the full video, but he posts like highlights from his concerts, and them just be kind of jumping. They don't be as crowded as Beyonce's, but they be crowded like, dang, if I get there late, I might be in the back. I ain't trying to be in the back, I'm trying to be in the front. So I wanted to get there early so I can be in the front, right? Well, I was bamboozled, I was hoodwinked, and I was lied to. I got there early. First of all, he didn't even start until like 9:50. He started like 2 hours after I got there. And even after him not starting 2 hours after I got there, I was easily able to walk like towards the front. So I could have got there like around 9:30 and still was still able to be at the front of the concert. So my cousin was right. I kind of overreacted, but to be fair, it was my first concert. I didn't know what time he would come out. I didn't know how crowded it was going to be. It wasn't very crowded, which I appreciate. I kind of like that he's underrated. If he was as popular as Beyonce, and I had to, pay like $1,700 for a ticket, I wouldn't. So I'm glad the ticket only cost $25. I was able to walk up. Oh, she in here? Dang, I did not know you. Like I thought you did. I didn't know you was still in here. I thought like you was like auntie still watching. If y'all watching on YouTube, my mom, she in a chat in my Instagram live chat, and she heard what I said. She said, and you wonder why I live in fear. Look who I'm dealing with. What's wrong? You dealing with me? What's wrong with me? Fill me in. Cause I feel like I'm perfect. Ain't no need to live in fear when you're dealing with me. No need to. Tell me one reason why you live in fear. If you say who you dealing with, if you're dealing with me, tell me why do I make you live in fear? Tell me why. Tell me why. But anywho, where was I at? Like I said, it wasn't crowded. He didn't come on stage. He didn't come on stage until 9:57. So I was just there from like 7:40 to 9:57, just chilling, listening to the other artists that he brought on stage. But when he came out though, hey, he did his thing. Definitely worth the money. Definitely worth the wait. Shout out to Lil Wayne. Oh, what else happened this summer, man? I think that's about it. The cruise, the gym, the concert, the internship. Wrong location. Add you. Request to join in. I got you. You guys send me a request to join in, and I'll add you. I mean, yeah, I went to the wrong location, but that don't mean that I'm still alive. That wouldn't have happened if I was able to drive to the. Well, it kind of would have happened if I was driving there, but still, you got to request to join in if you know how to. Then I'll accept you. Oh wait, actually, I think I can invite you. Boom. Did I? I invited you. Oh yeah, like I said, I watched Dragon Ball this summer. Dragon Ball Z. I think it's overrated. It's not like as great as people say it is, but it's pretty good. Yo. Wait, hold on. I got you connect to my headphones. Let me disconnect this. Hold on. All right, hello. Say it again.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me or can your listeners hear me?
Both. You right here by the mic.
Okay, so can I give you my reasons why? And not that I live in fear, but I live in fear for you. Can I tell you why?
Go ahead.
First of all, you made my point. The location of the concert was on your ticket. What are you listening to what he says for? He's making appearances in the area. So he's shouting out different places he's going to be. The location of the concert was on the ticket. Why would you listen to what he says opposed to what's on the ticket? You never even told me that. I'm hearing this for the first time.
I mean,
This is why I'm concerned for you. This is why. It's not fear, it's concern. Because my son doesn't get out enough to know that you go by the location of what's printed on the ticket, like everybody else in the world.
So
You listen to some random spot he says he's going to be, and that's where you show up? Thank you for not telling me that when I was out of the country. Thank you. Please, thank you for telling me that. Not telling me that.
I mean, do it not make more sense to believe that all this, like, rather than some random, like, who could, like, for all I know, that place I bought a ticket at, that website could have been a scam. I'd rather listen to the artist himself that's performing than, like, a website that I'm not sure it's, like, 100%, like, 100%.
How did that work out for you?
It didn't, but still.
It didn't work out for you. So, no, that's not the thing to do. But anyway, that's your boy. Lil Wayne wouldn't have did that. Lil Wayne would have made sure that you were at the right location because it would have been on the ticket and you would have saw droves of people going to see Lil Wayne, not Montana.
I'm glad you said that. You know what Lil Wayne would have did? Lil Wayne would have walked out because that, before the big artists performed, they had little artists performed, and Lil Wayne would have walked out.
I heard about that. Don't clump him in with one thing.
But
All I'm saying is Montana led you astray. You followed it, and you went to the wrong location. And this dude won't even give you an interview that he said he was going to give to one of his number one fans.
All right, you got a point there, but.
Okay, thank you. Lil Wayne wouldn't do that.
But you just said, like, don't bash him for one thing or whatever, but you bash Montana for one thing he did.
No. I'm not bashing Montana. I'm talking about you. You should have checked that. That wasn't on Montana. That was on you. You don't want to listen to what he said he was going to be and thought that was the concert location. You shouldn't have listened to that. You got to do better, son. This is why I'm concerned. Not living in fear, just concerned because I know who I'm dealing with.
I think it's living in fear, but like I said, it's
my
the
personality could take over your show, so I'm not going to take over your show. I'm going to let you get back to your show, but I just wanted to make my point. I love my son. I don't live in fear, but I am worried.
Look at the chat. So, somebody agree. Fear.
Hold on. Oh well, he don't count. He don't count. XXXXXX. He don't count.
Fear.
He don't count.
He counts.
He's completely opposite than me. If I'm fear, he's It's opposite of that. Because you could go do whatever. He don't care. He don't care.
That's not true. It's just that he don't fear. It's not that he don't care. He don't fear.
Nah, that's not it. That's not it. That's something he's gonna have to seek therapy for. You and him. You and him go together. And this is my last question before I leave. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
When some crap go down, who y'all calling? Who y'all calling when some crap go down?
You.
Call it. There you go. So we gonna leave it like that.
What that mean?
Call fear then. If that's it. If I'm fear, I live in fear. When something go down, y'all calling fear.
I mean, you know, fear.
Nicole. Hi, Nicole.
Fear can sometimes, you know, be helpful sometimes, but like, and not in all situations. So.
No, it is not in all situations. But that particular situation was a little sketchy, and I was like, no, I'm out of the country. I'm concerned. If you need anything, I'm not there to help. So therefore, I made sure that you had certain things in place for your safety, not fear.
I still think it's
I mean,
fair.
hey, listen. Everybody can't have a mom like you got. Everybody can't have that. So if you don't appreciate what you got, hey, that's on you. I'm gonna be who I am. Look at your numbers. Your numbers done went up since I've been on here. You only had one person for a long time.
You're right.
It was me. Now that I'm on here, look at your comments rolling. Auntie on here representing.
Well, I probably had too, because knowing that he was listening on the radio, on the app. But that's all I did though. But you're right. But that still doesn't you know, take back the point that you live in fear. Anywho, that's it for today's episode. I appreciate you.
I think I might need my own guest spot.
Yeah, you the one that got a car. Don't mind give me one, so you can always shop up here.
You said what?
Nothing. You can always shop up here.
No, I can add. You can add me. I don't have to come up there. If I came up there, it'll really be off the hook. It'll really be off the hook. But I'm not gonna take up your show. I'm not gonna outshine you on your own show.
Can't do that. That's impossible.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you get finished. Love you.
All right, love you too.
Tia. That's my sissy. Okay, love y'all. Bye.
Love you too.
How do I hang up?
I kicked you out of here. Don't worry, you good. But that is it for today's episode of Bowie State Sports Talks. She obviously she had one good point, and that good point was that Montana didn't give me an interview yet, because that at the concert, I went to the meet and greet after the concert, and he said he recognized who I was. Like, that's why he gave me dap. I didn't talk about this. Mid concert, mid performance, he gave me dap, and during the not the after show, the meet and greet, he said he recognized who I was, and he would give me an interview. He never did that yet, so I'm gonna most definitely clip that part of her saying that and put that on Instagram and tag him. Hopefully he'll give me the interview. But with that being said, speaking of interview, next Monday I'm supposed to be interviewing the football head coach. If nothing goes wrong again, then hopefully interview Montana 300 sometime sooner. But with that being said, I'm your host, Jalen Sims. Thank you for listening to episode 1, season 2, episode 1 of Bowie State Sports Talks, and I'm out.